Hi, guys, and welcome. My voice has gone croaky. It's gone croaky. Jesus, James, love your shirt, man. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Anyway, get James. Hi, guys, and welcome to the THFC Till We Die, the best watch along in town. Of course, with me, Dermot, aka Dermatron, and of course, Big James, the man with all the tactics and all the views from the hotbed of Tottenham Hotspurs. He's got his ear to the ground, looking for the latest news. And what a news has been today, guys. It's been big news today. And of course, the news is our lineup, and we're going to go through it now. Apologies for my not usual watch along. I've had a slight problem with it. So it will be back for the PSG game on Wednesday. But the lineup, guys, let's go for it. And we are going to start. There we go. We are going to start with the Vicario and goal. We're going with the back three of Danso, Romero, and Van der Ven. We're going with a midfield four of Udogie, Spence, Bentancur, and I think it's a 3-4-3. It's got to be. I'll start again. Vicario, Danso, Paulinho, Richarlison, Udogie, Romero, Captain Kudos, Spence, Ødegaard, Bentancur, and Mickey Van der Ven. Mickey Van der Ven. Sorry. Got to hold up with that. And then on the subs bench, of course, I will bring you that very quickly. James, how are you, bud? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, bud? Just excuses. We've got a few technical errors here, a few technical issues.
I'm good, Dermo. Thank you very much for asking. Looking forward to this game. One of the highlights of the footballing calendar. Okay, you can hear me, John. James is, I don't know what's happening, bud. Do you want to log out and log back in, bud, if you can hear me? He's gone. He's gone again. Right. I was going to bring the bench up for you now. I will bring it up for you now, guys, and then we can get on with game. Look, for me, everything's about this game. It's a North London derby. It's the game we dare not lose. It's the game where we have to win. We do have to win. And the lineups that's the lineups on the bench for Tottenham. We've got Lucas Bergvall, Archie Gray, Brennan Johnson, Kingsley, Colo's on the bench, Porro, Sarr, Simmons, and Tell. And it looks like Thomas Frank did listen to me a little bit with the predicted lineup, which is absolutely fantastic. James, can you hear me, bud? And there we go, guys. We have got the substitute bench going across. I will take that out until James is ready so I can see him, bud. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm really, really excited about this game. Really am. Scoreboard's there, all ready to go. We answered. Let me take that a little bit. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. So let me take that up there a little bit, and let me take that down there. There we go. There we go. There is the team. I'm looking forward to it. I am. One several few people in the chat. Big up to Giant 68. Big up Dermo in chat. Coys, big up to you, Giant 68. We've got Gigski 421. Come on, you effing Spurs. Exactly. Come on, you effing Spurs. We've got. I can hear you. Big up to you. Big up to Eski. It's like the scene in Mike Bassett's England manager. Of course it is. Him telling everyone to go, telling everyone to crack on with it. Big up to Ryan, big up to Rain Man. So it's good afternoon, folks. I feel like we're going to get our asses. No, we're not, Rain Man. We are not today. Tottenham are going to win 3-2. We're going to take inspiration from the mighty Irish, the mighty boys in green that went away, that played Portugal at home and won there 2-0 and went away to Hungary this time last week. Hence, I'm wearing my lucky shirt. This is the top of all when Ireland beat Hungary, and I'm wearing the same top today because we are going to beat Arsenal. So there you go. James, can you hear me, bud? StreamYard is playing up today, I will say that. It has been absolutely not great, but we will carry on. We will get there. I'll bring James back in once his stream does come up. He's gone again. He will come back, guys. Of course he will. So we're going to turn that off. Yeah, I hope you like my little intro, by the way, as well. I thought I'd do something a bit different. Hopefully James will come in. So let me bring that out. Let's do that one. So it's it's not the one I wanted. Oh, this is turning into a complete nightmare. Yeah. I don't know. Can you hear me, bud? I'll put him in the background, and once I see him and he tells me he's okay, then we will. Look, I don't think they will go and get Troy Parrott back. I think his time at Tottenham is done, but you never know. You just never know. I mean, I think he's finding himself now as a player, but we have to wait and see. But big up to you, Giant 68, and looking to hit them on the break. We'd be lucky to get 25% of the ball. Do you know what, Gerard? I probably do agree with you, but I think Tottenham Hotspur will win today. It's all about glory. It's all about North London, and what it is more about is about pride, and that is it. We're getting very close now to the kickoff, guys. Very close. This is the fourth, also the first North London derby we have played without Harry Kane and Sonny since 2014. So, Danny Rose, a screamer. We've got Arsenal winning the league at our place. We've got, the 3-2 win on Kabul, Tottenham's 4-1 win at White Hart Lane when Harry Kane scored the absolute score, the Bentley from the halfway line. So many games, so many stories down the years, so many different forms. Tottenham, Arsenal. Well, Arsenal trying to make it a big thing now with the smokes and the light affairs. Yeah, their Tifosi still shit, to be fair. Yeah, I still don't get it. They're not your own. Get away with it. You're South London, always have been, always will be. Welcome to the home of Arsenal, really. And the boys, the team are coming out the tunnel. The team's Saka leads out Arsenal. Romero leads out Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs in the traditional white shirts, blue shorts, and white socks. Arsenal in traditional red and white shirts, white shorts, and red socks. Oh, I'm looking forward to this game, guys. I am looking forward to this game. The fireworks are flaring. Tottenham in the corner. There, a good load of them. There's Saka. He knows what it means. He knows what a North London derby's about. Leaded, we have Danso Super Throne. Yes, we do in our squad as well. Got through the team. Just one more, just a little bit. We've got the Vicario in goal. We've got Danso, Palunia, Richarlison, Udogie, Romero, Kuda, Spence, Ødegaard, Bentancur, and Mickey van der Ven is the Tottenham lineup. On the bench, we have Lucas Bergville, Archie Gray, Brendan Johnson, Ole, Antonio Kingsley, the reserve goalkeeper. We've got Kolo Morani back from his jaw injury, wearing the mask. We've got Pedro Porro. We've got Papa Sarr, and we've got the Dutch wizard in Simmons. And then we've got the German, French little international, Matthias Tail. Can he come on and score us the winner? Let's see. And then Arsenal, I'll give you the Arsenal lineup as well. The Arsenal lineup is Araya in goal. It is a back four of Timber, Salba, Handicap, and Canafafore, which I was a bit worried about him playing, but he does start today. With Salalab and Handicap as a defensive duo. We've got a midfield three of Eze, Zazadombe, and the Traitor. I would still refuse to call him by his name. And then up front, the front three is Saka, Menarino, and Trossard. Not the most lethal Arsenal attack I've ever seen in the world. I think that's culpable. And now playing in a 4-3-3 formation. On the bench for them, they've got White, Martinelli, and a few players like that. Tottenham Hotspur, the mighty Spurs, managed by the greatest manager in the world, Thomas Frank. And this is the team he's picked. We've got the Vicario in goal. We've got the back three of Kevin Danso, Christian Romero, the captain, and Mickey van der Ven. We've got the midfield four. In midfield four of Jet Spence, Palunia, Bentoncourt, and Udogie. I think Udogie and Spence will be his wing backs. We've got a midfield two tensors, Kudus and Ødegaard. And then up front, we have the mighty Brazilian Richarlison. He needs to score today. He needs to come into it. It is a 3-4-3 formation into a 5-2-3. I think a 5-2-3 as well on defense, but 3-4-3 in attack. We are nearly close to the game, so guys, I will. I have to do everything manually today. At least I should be on point with the clock today, to be fair. But as I said, my usual get up. It was a tech error today, so I didn't have time to change it. North London isn't yours. Please stop singing that shite. North London is Tottenham. Always has been. Always will be. Just go back to South London where you belong. Please, just do us all a favour. You only snuck into North London because there was a gap. You thought, I'll tell you what, there's a bit of land there. We'll build a stadium. They can't get rid of us then. You have lived on North London as tenants. You haven't paid your rent. You haven't paid us our dues. So go back to where you perform. You were Woolwich Arsenal. Always will be Woolwich Arsenal. And always will be Woolwich Arsenal. Michael Oliver is the referee. Stuart Atwell is on VAR. Are we getting ready for the North London derby? And we are getting ready for the North London derby. And we're off. And we're going. And James has finally kicked the boggy hat. Hello. He did fix it. He did fix it, honestly. He did fix it. He will be back. Call it Dermo. I'm going for a 3-2 Tottenham win. That is my prediction. That is my prediction. It's a 3-2 Tottenham win. Here's Vicario. Puts it long field, downfield. Jets, Udogie gets it. Udogie now to Kudus. Kudus looking for Ødegaard going down the wing. And there is the Tottenham. There's the Arsenal fullback. Back to Reina. Reina half kicks it. Now, come on. Get it, Kudus. Lets it drop to Udogie. Udogie with the ball. Udogie goes past once and it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. James, have you kicked your bug into death now? Have you battered it?
I hope so. I really do. I don't know what was going on there. My apologies, guys. It was just I could see, but I couldn't hear, and all it was doing it was and then all of a sudden I disconnect. So I do apologise. I've restarted and rebooted and everything, and we seem okay.
As I said, James, this was the same shirt I wore when Ireland beat Hungary last week. I'm wearing it again. It's my lucky shirt. It's Feel the Irish. Come on, you never beat the Irish. You never beat the Spurs. Arsenal are kicking it round the back here. 3-4-3 or 5-3-2? What are you going with, James, formation-wise?
What, of Spurs or of Arsenal?
Yeah. No,
Spurs definitely.
Yeah.
It looks like to me a 3-4-3, or you could potentially call it a 3-4-2-1. With Ødegaard and Kudus sitting a little bit deeper, so he's got the ability to be very flexible as this formation. I'm excited to see it. I certainly thought it was brilliant when we played PSG, so it'll be interesting to see how well it does in Premier League.
It does. Look, we've got to keep it tight. But here's Arsenal. Good tackling that was for Pat Romero. Now, here's Saka, who's the most dangerous player for me on that side. But it comes in. Here's Eze. Eze tried to dips it. Oh, what a save from what a save from Vicario. It comes off the knees of Danso. Just went wide at the post. What time are you, bud?
I'm a little bit behind you. I'm at 2 minutes 10 seconds.
Okay, let me pause it then. And let me know when you get to 2 minutes 44.
Rightio.
And it was a little chip in there from Eze. And it was the traitor who had a shot. But what a save from Vicario already with his legs.
Oh, yeah, great save. Great save.
Yeah. Where are you? What
two-
time are you, bud?
2:40. What did you say, Dermo?
4.
Sorry.
2:44.
Right. Okay. I'm just coming up to that's 2:40, 41, 42, 43, 44. There we go.
And the little chip that shows Eze's class, and it was
Yeah.
the traitor. What a save from Vicario there. And there's
Yeah.
Lego head, his hands in his hair. Oh dear. I want that all game. I want that all game. But here
No, I
is
don't want it.
on-
I don't want it all game. I don't want them to be bombarding our goal with shots all game. But
I meant Vicario. I meant Arteta with his hands in his head all game.
Yeah.
That's what I want. It goes out for a goal kick. And there was Timber. Look, Gabriel's missing from the Arsenal lineup as well, James. So Arsenal have their own injuries as well. I think that's going to be interesting because I don't think the Timber handicap lineup pairing is going to be as solid as the Mickey van der Ven Romero one, in my opinion.
No, I don't think it's going to be as strong as them. But he's not exactly a bad replacement to bring in, is he? Really? Let's be honest. Yeah, he's a good quality defender. He's not some Sunday leaguer. But no, hopefully Spurs will be able to exploit the lack of partnership that is there.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at you, James. I'm laughing at Rayman's comment. It's quite actually sad they have to sing a song to confirm their now club that plays in the blood.
Yeah,
it is. Honest to God. Even their tifo was a heap of shite. I mean, they put it up expecting. I was being told yesterday on the match pre-match for Bobby. Watch our tifo is going to be brilliant. They pulled this heap of shit up. Honest to God. But Arsenal have had the better of it, James, for the first, say, 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, they have. They've sort of got the foot on the ball, which is expected, and I don't think that'll phase Spurs really.
No,
letting them have the possession, letting them think. Because Spurs will be saying, right, you break us down, you commit the men, you break us down. That's what you have to do. But Spurs are keeping it tight.
Are you looking at a 4-4-2 in defence, James? That's what it's looking like for me, or a 4-3-3 in defence.
It certainly does, because I'm just looking. Udogie drops back. Romero, Mickey van der Ven, Spencer's over there. Yeah. So yeah, it does look like they are dropping into a sort of a flat 4 at the back when we're out of possession. Whether or not that's just because we're compacting and not wanting to leave big spaces if Spence and Udogie are pushing up.
But here's Arsenal now going wide. There's your doggy. Jed Spence lets it goes out and it goes out for a Tottenham throwing. Good following from Spurs there today. There's a few players not playing. Ødegaard and Gabriel. There's White on the bench there. Games without Gabriel. Without him, they've won 9. 33% win ratio. They've conceded 1.1 goals per game and dropped points from winning 9. So without Gabriel, they rarely are quite easy to beat. If we get a win here today, James, this would be unreal. This would be, and then back it up against
it'd be massive.
PSG.
Yeah, be absolutely massive. And I think Go
on, header out. That's it, Bentancur. Well done, son. Well done. That's what
I think his team selection also suggests that he is looking at the PSG game. He's probably not going to want to. I know Moani's on the bench. And people were hoping that he would play with this mask that he's got and everything. But I think it's sensible for him not to throw him straight into the starting lineup. He got the ball there. Nothing
I know,
wrong
that's
with
why I'm going like that. He got, he got leg ahead on the touchline, go jumping around like a fucking lunatic. Sorry, I was just doing the impression of Mikel Arteta there on the touchline. Big up to you guys, everyone that's watching. Do hit the like and subscribe if you can. But here's Arsenal now with the ball. 7 minutes gone, 7.5 minutes gone here at the Emirates, a ground I worked on. I spent 4 years of my working life on that stadium. Sadly, 4 years I cannot get back. There's Vicario, bad kick out by him, but here's Arsenal now on the attack. Arsenal looking for options, does find Saka. Saka trying to get past Mickey van der Ven, doesn't. It goes back now. Arsenal just starting to attack Tottenham, back defending brilliantly, doing their jobs. But here's Saka with a bit of room, with a bit of space. Where was Jed Spence? Good header out that was from Palunia. Here's Jed Spence now, header out. Arsenal, particularly, Kudos trying to get out, doesn't get it out. Arsenal get it back, retrieve it with the traitor. The traitor now to Cavallini. Cavallini now. Arsenal. And it is early pressure, yes. It is Arsenal have to, but they're not doing anything with it, James. That's the thing.
No, and that's what I think Spurs will be happy with. You keep saying you can have the ball, but it seems to be something that they are actively. They're not actively pressing like overextending, over pressing. They are keeping it tight, keeping it close as Danso clears it up into the air, not very far there, and it falls to Mourinho and it's oofed into the air, coming off the boot of Romero, and Vicario catches it easily. Spurs are sitting quite tight, quite comfortable, not allowing Arsenal to really do anything with the ball, as the ball is with Mickey van Ven, who plays it into the middle, but Kudos can't receive it, and it's out to Calafiori, just inside Spurs' half. Plays it back to Nkappi, who brings the ball forward a little bit, across to Saliba. Arsenal keeping the ball on the halfway line. Out wide now to Declan Rice. Declan Rice, a bit of space to move, bringing it forward. Tries to square it to Eze, but no one there. And Kudos bringing the ball out with Spurs now. Goes back. Here's Spence. Back a bit further to Spurs' 18-yard box with Danso. Square to Van der Ven and out wide to Udogie. Udogie trying to take it past his man. Couldn't, but it comes off Saka, and it is a Spurs throw-in on this near side. Just probably halfway between Spurs' 18-yard box and the halfway line, as Udogie takes a few steps forward. Probably stealing about 10 yards. And that is a throw to Kudos. It comes off his foot. He can't bring it down. It runs out for an Arsenal throw-in. It's Thomas Frank waving his arms, giving instructions, shouting at his players, letting them know what he wants them to do. Zubimendi back to Nkappi, who tries to play a long ball forward. And that's great defending by Danso. He tries to clear it, but it falls kindly to an Arsenal player. Ball squirms out to Spence, and it's out for a throw into Spurs on the far side of the pitch, just outside their 18-yard box. As it's a throw into Spurs with Danso looking to take it, I think. Yeah, and it's a big, long throw up the pitch, received by the head of Calafiori. Gets the ball to Trossard, and it's comes off. It looked like Palinia, and it's an Arsenal throw-in as an Arsenal player stays down. Don't know who that is yet. I think it's Trossard. Yeah, it is. It's Trossard. He seems to be in quite discomfort in his it was like Benton Kerr with the challenge, comes across and it clips Trossard. He gets the ball and Trossard runs into Benton Kerr, and it's sort of a clash of knees. Trossard's gone over and the waving on the medical staff, but he is on his feet now as for wasting time. But he's gone back down. He can't seem to put weight through it at the moment. As the Arsenal bench go to warm up. Oh, it was actually Paulinia's leg, not Bentancur's leg. My apologies.
It wasn't a tackle. Fair. Sorry about that, Jake.
It just no, it weren't a tackle. It was just sort of Paulinia's played the ball and he's gone over it's a bit of a clash of knees.
Yeah. Big up to Tequila. He says big up Big James and Dermo. Still no goals. Frank out, Martin in. Yes, I know. Well, sorry. I would take first 15 minutes, no goals, James. I'm sure you'd be the same as well.
Yeah. I think it's sort of just sort of stunted Arsenal's attack a little bit. Not them starts to get the frustration going a little bit in the Arsenal players, maybe.
Good tackle.
That's
good tackle by
Paulini. Yeah,
that's what we
tackle.
Want. Good tackle. Get in there. It's an Arsenal throw-in. We have got now going to be a long one, so Tottenham's defence. If anyone's wondering what colour Vicario is playing in today, he's playing in blue, all blue, top to bottom. Looks kind of nice as well. But here is a long throw-in now. Goes short, doesn't it? Plays it back now. Here's Cavriuni. Cavriuni gets it, gets deflected. Goran Ricci, don't put it out. Good lad. There's Kudus now. Kudus with the ball. Trying to get lovely little bit of football from Kudus. And Tottenham do get pressured in. It is a goal kick. And it goes out for Vicario. And Vicario gets ready to take the long kick into the game. James, look, 14 minutes, as I said, 0-0. We would have taken it. Tottenham haven't started too badly after 40 minutes. We don't normally do too well after international breaks, but as I keep saying, if Ireland can beat Hungary 3-2 away from home and qualify for a playoff after 1 point after the first 3 games, then Tottenham can beat Arsenal at the Emirates. And we did beat them in pre-season as well, so which was very, very useful again. But here's Tottenham now on the ball. Palunia, lovely little bit of football, still got the ball. And Michael Oliver says, no, Arsenal, that is a free kick to Tottenham. And he does. Stop moaning about where the ball's been taken, you traitorous little traitor. Just because you choose England. You're a traitor, always have been, always will be.
You see, what I've also seen as well, Dermot, is rather than take short goal kicks, we are opting to sort of play that longer ball, be a bit more direct as well.
Good kick now. Here's Vicario, kicks it in, looking for Palunia. Palunia, Danso gets it, and into the hands of Raya. We will get on about the Forest game yesterday, James. Got a question about that game, about Liverpool, and I want your thoughts on it. We will talk about the results yesterday and today at halftime, guys. So do stay on for here our thoughts on that. It's been a mad Premier League weekend, James.
It really has. It really has. I mean, Man City.
Yeah.
Who would have predicted that? Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool are in a bit of bad form at the moment, and they're in a bit of a slump. And I do wonder, is now Arne Slot's job under pressure? When you think of the money they've spent this summer, is he starting? Is it a question now? Is questions going to be asked of Arne Slot?
Yeah. I think it will, but as I said, we will talk. That's not a free kick. Get off yourself.
So he rolled around as soon as the ref blew the whistle and waved it on and saw that Arsenal had the ball.
Go on, Udogie. Well done, Udogie. That's a free kick. How's that a free kick to Arsenal? Seriously. You diving little toe rag. Seriously. Once a cheat, always a cheat. And Romero went into the referee and literally pushed him with his chest, which is quite funny. That's nowhere a free kick, James. I'm sorry. In the world of football, how is that a free kick?
It's a free kick because Saka, VAR should be intervening there because Saka swiped at Udogie's legs and clipped his ankle. I think that's disgraceful. That's disgraceful.
It was explained to me the other day. Michael Oliver owes we're getting into at half-time, but me and Michael Oliver and Stuart Atwell are the worst people to pick for doing this game anyway. It is a free kick. Look at Arsenal, their normal free kick. Tottenham bet get that. Yeah, Gerard, I agree. Shocking. Absolute shocking. But here's Saka. Go on, guys. Get this out. Do not concede. Do not concede. Saka does a little jolt, puts the corner in, goes over the bar, and rightly so. But again, Tottenham look comfortable with Arsenal's free set pieces, James. They look well drilled, which is great to see. It is a weird one. I mean, we will go into it at half time, but very briefly, it's sort of like they run into positions, don't they, to try to take.
Yeah. I think it's to try to make the Spurs players move and lose their position. But it was so weird. It was like, it's like we were jogging all in a line.
Go on, your doggy. Your doggy now with the ball, trying to get that free kick. How is that not a free kick? Oh, come on. Even Mrs. Tron would have given that as a free kick. Get Mrs. Tron in the Tottenham management box. Get her in the VAR room. She'll give Tottenham everything.
We're going to get nothing out of this, ref.
Yeah. Mrs. Tron's not on her head. If she was in VAR room, every Arsenal player be sent off. Here's now Spence. Spence back to Danso. Danso long up the field. There is Ødegaard. Ødegaard now. Richie, well done. Free kick. Thank you very much. Let's give the referee a round of applause there, James. Come on. Get your hands going. Come on. Well done. We can be sarcastic on this channel when we want to be.
Yes, we can. Yeah. I'm just.
I don't know. Where's he off to? What's he doing? Where's he going? What's he doing? Where are you going for? Oh, this is new. Vic taking long free kicks now, is he?
Yeah, again, just inside Spurs half, so we can get this ball in and sort of really put it on the toes of.
Goes looking for Danso. Danso gets it across. Oh, well done from Palunia. Palunia now loses the ball. Arsenal get it back. It's still a North London derby. It's still higgity-piggity. And there's Jed Spence. Jed Spence is going to go forward. He's going to go back. No, he doesn't. He's got nowhere. But Trossard brings it. And he's trying to tell the crowd to get going. I'm sorry. If you got to do that, James, 20 minutes into a North London derby, then you've got a problem with your fan base.
Yeah, the Arsenal fans. I was watching the pre-game build-up as I was trying to sort out the my technical issues, and some of the Arsenal fans, they looked nervy before the game had even kicked off, and I'm like, "You're supposed to be at home here. You're supposed to be the dominant force of North London.
South London.
Why are you? Well, yeah." I don't understand why you look so nervous.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why
I'll tell you what, that's great play by Kudos.
It is.
That was great play by Kudos.
Unlucky. Here's Raya. Raya with the ball. Cuts back. He's being pressed by Richie. I have to say, as bad as we criticise Richie today has worked hard up front, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he's trying to create space. I'll tell you what, that is brilliant by Mickey van der Vet. Oh, I tell you what.
Even Frank's losing the plot now. Touches Tottenham, 2 opposition. Yes, Arsenal have sort of dominated, but they haven't done anything with it. That is the problem, James. They haven't done anything with it.
No.
This reminds me of Tequila says, to be fair, if I had to watch a Snail or a Spurs every week, I'd be asleep too. Arsenal fans just bored, fam. So he's getting his North London talk ready. Tequila, fam.
Yeah.
Not right, fam. Here's Arsenal now. Arsenal just goes out.
Yeah, they've got a massive inferiority complex about us.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Oh, come on, linesman. There's Thomas Frank.
It's like waving signal.
It's like racing for the Thunderbirds.
I didn't know if he were trying to get some message across or trying to land a plane at Heathrow. You know what I mean? With all these, marshalling a plane in or something there.
Yeah, I thought he was calling Thunderbird 4 in there for a minute, landing him. It left a bit, come forward. There's Vicario, kicks it long up the field, looking for Richie. Richie again. That is a free kick, but here's Ødegaard now. Ødegaard, go on, Ødegaard, go on. Oh, unlucky. Richie's going to get a hand to it. It doesn't. Arsenal get it out. Here's Kudos now with the ball. Arsenal get it back, but well done by Udogie. Udogie gets the tackle in, and it's a Tottenham throwing the Arsenal player on the board, shouting and roaring. Should have been an Arsenal, but get over it. You know,
it weren't a free kick. It weren't a free kick.
No.
I think the thing is with these kinds of games as well, with the North London derby, same as the Manchester derby, the Mersey derby, these big derby games, the players understand that because they can get heated, players understand that. So I think that very quickly have developed this thing now certainly in big games is, if I feel like I'm losing the ball or not going to win that, I'll go down like I've been shot. And make it out that it's been a free kick and a foul, and then the ref will give it because he'll think it's getting heated, and it ruins the game in certain respects. And Arsenal are today so far very, very much play acting on the slightest of touches.
Yeah,
good tackle by Benton Curvier.
Okay. I'll go back to that one. That's fine. But here is now Arsenal on the break, dressed past 2 Tottenham players, but cuts back. He goes back now to Timber. Timber with the ball for Arsenal. Arsenal now just playing it around, going around their back, trying to get a bit confidence. Tottenham with 11 men behind the ball. A bit of a 5-4-1 formation in defence. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And here's Declan Rice, the traitor. That threw the Irish jersey away for an English one. And just because he thought it was easy to get to a World Cup. Sorry, England fans. Harsh, but the reality of the situation. And Jed Spence gets fouled. Eze, who's he? No one. I tell you one thing. Out of the 2 players we bought, James, I'm being honest, I haven't seen much of Eze in this game.
No. Other than that little flick early on, he's not really had. He's not really had.
It's a game of chess. This is what it is. Romero's been spoken to by Michael Oliver, telling him, look, lad, I will give you a free kick. Just give me a chance. I do want that skywalk. I do want to be taken around by you, around the Tottenham Stadium. So give me a chance. I will make it up to you. Free kick goes in, and it goes all the way, and it's still going. And there's Thomas Frank running out, shouting. He ain't happy, is he?
No.
What's he saying? Get forward? Is he saying get forward, James? Is that his instruction?
I think it is. Yeah, I think he's. We sat, although we've been very nicely compact when we're defending the ball, we are sat very, very deep. Yeah. And it's like when we had that free kick there, we were afraid to really push on to Arsenal. Whether or not that's after international break hang up or we are sat extremely deep.
Yeah.
I'm loving this stream I've got, by the way. It gives me a lot of information on the screen. I wish I could show you, Dermo.
Well, I would have used my usual watch along, but I've had technical issues with it today, so we'll be back for PSG. That's why I've gone back.
No. It gives me all the information
I need as well. Do you know what I mean? It gives you the stats and the lineups. And
I've got this.
Show it to me.
On this stream on my TV at the moment, it's really, really good. I'm loving it. It gives you breakdowns of like touches, match pressures, counter pressures, and things like that. Touches, gives you graphics of where the ball's been mainly played at the moment.
What a save!
Good.
Yeah, good for you, bud. Do you know what, Tequila? Yes, we are. I think we are playing better than this. Is more heart. We showed more heart in 27 minutes in this game than we did in the whole 90 plus minutes against Chelsea. And Arsenal may have had all the ball, but we're tight, we're compact, we're putting tackles in, we're not even Richie's playing well, to be fair. And Richie's trying to close things down up front. We've got Palunia there. Look at Ødegaard chasing the Arsenal player Trossard with all his might. So yeah. Tequila, is my one working for you, buddy? Using the one I normally send you. So let me know if that Nine TV is working for you, bud. But yeah, James, if we're comparing this to the Chelsea game, this is a far better. That Chelsea game is nowhere. This is 100 times better. I think we're more
definitely. Yeah, definitely. And it's pretty much plain to see the game plan. And how Thomas Frank has got us set up here is he's got us set to frustrate the living bejeebers out of Arsenal, and maybe playing a little bit of counter-attacking football. Sit tight, stay strong, stay together as a group, and then when we break. At the moment, it's just how deep we are sat. We haven't got many. We haven't got.
There's Richie. There's Kudos.
The outlet.
Kudos goes past one. Sorry, James. There's Tottenham on the break again. Sorry, bud. Go on. You were saying, bud. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut.
That's all right. That attack was a perfect example of it. As we're breaking out, because we're so compact together, we've not got distant outage. We're trying to play very tight football, all very clustered together. So the ball, like what happens there, gets tangled, gets sort of tackling each other, but we are playing well. I can't say we are not playing well.
Yeah. It's a typical North London derby, isn't it? There's a cross going in, a good header out from Mickey van der Ven. Hits Timber. Timber gets blocked there by Danso. Good block from him. Here's Richie. Good playing by Richie. Unlucky. But here's Arsenal again. Timber to Arsenal. A bit of higgledy-piggledy here. But here's Timber. And look at Mickey van der Ven. Great defender. Got himself in front of Timber. And he shielded the ball. Gave time for Vicario to get out and get the ball and start up again. But here's Udogie. Udogie back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven with the ball. Runs forward. Gets fouled. Free kick to Tottenham Hotspur. And Spurs now can get themselves up the pitch. And it's Marino who makes that foul. I feel with Marino up front for Arsenal, James, they don't look as effective when they do without him. And I think it's playing into Tottenham's hands a little bit, defensively wise, because I feel he doesn't give Arsenal that option or that openness that they do have up front. So I feel Tottenham's defense are dealing with him very well. But there's Richie now, who's having less of an effect, I would say, on the Arsenal back four. Like, I think the Arsenal back four, a bit like the Tottenham back four, they're dealing with the strikers well, I think. But it's all about what comes on after them that we need to.
And again, there, all credit to, and like you said earlier, Dermo, I know we criticise him when he's not playing well, but I can't criticise him. He's working. No. He's trying to. Right there was a prime example. Trying to hold the ball up. Try to play it off. It ricochets off an Arsenal player, comes back to him, and he does it again. He's losing the ball. There's no one to support him, so he plays it off an Arsenal player and gets out for a throw-in, which is going to give Danso the ability to launch this one in.
Long throw-in goes in. Tottenham looking for... Oh, they're looking for a penalty, Tottenham. It's a free kick to Arsenal, but Spurs were looking for a penalty, not given, and Romero, their first chance. Do you know what? Both teams have had corner kicks or a throwing in, James. I think Tottenham look a little bit more comfortable with the set plays than Arsenal do. Arsenal looked a little bit all over the place with that long throw-in. I don't know what you think, but they looked a little bit disorganised, while Tottenham look organised when it comes to the set plays, in my opinion.
Yeah, they didn't really know what to expect from it. They knew it was going to be launched in. I didn't really see much wrong in the box. I mean, obviously, I can only go from a TV angle. I'm not the referee. You might have seen something or thought he saw something. But, so...
And there's a free... Do you know what? I'm going to say this with all of my heart. I like Saka as a person. I think he's a really nice lad. But he does go down easy. I mean, you look at this against Pentacle, James. Really, he went down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Could that be more momentum than him sort of diving? Do you think that's been his problem?
It's hard to say really, because Bentancur did give him a little bit of a hug. Not gonna lie, not gonna just think he did get his arms around him, but I don't think it warranted him going down like that. So maybe maybe it's a case when he gets touched, because he's trying to get up to top speed, it does throw his balance out quickly. And it makes him fall, but it does go down very. I understand what you're saying. It does go down very, very easily.
Here's Saka now with the ball. Arsenal, Tottenham again, defending another free kick. Here's Saka with the ball, kicks it, swings it round. What a save from Vicario! Absolutely brilliant save, and he punches it out to Jed Spence. Jed Spence comes out of his own box, kicks it long up the field, looking for Mohamed Kudus. It doesn't. It goes out for a Tottenham throw. No, it don't. Arsenal keep it in. What a save from Vicario. We'll get back to that in a minute, James, when we get a break of play. But here's Arsenal, and it does go out. We do get the break of play. James, that free kick. Good free kick by Arsenal, but what a save from Vicario there.
Yeah.
Really showing why he's
Saka aiming for the far post. It was at a nice height for Vicario, but dives out, strong hands, 2 fists, boom, get rid of it, not pushing it, not parrying it, just getting 2 good strong hands on it, and it fell nicely to Spence, who tried to release Kudus. Great save. Good
header out by Richie there. Here's Eze with the ball. Eze goes back now. Arsenal looking to build again. Puts the ball over the top. Here's Trossard now. Puts the ball in. Header. Good header out that was. And there's Vicario. Again, lovely. Claiming the ball. It's my ball. And this is what I like about Vicario now. He takes his time. He looks around. And then he says, right, I'm going to give you the ball. But do you know what? Away from home against Arsenal, who, it breaks my heart to say, have been playing very well this season. I'm very impressed with this first half performance, James, so far. 10 minutes to go. But Tottenham are still in this game.
Yeah, they are. I wouldn't say we weren't ever out of it, but yeah, I mean, we've been playing really well. When we've had the ball, we need to just sort of just some little tweaks, just so when we do get the ball, we're a bit more careful with it. But it's not been a bad performance. It's been a very team performance. No one's standing out individually. The whole team's standing out of how strong they are being together. But 2 big saves by Vicario. If anyone's standing out so far, it's Big Vic. 2 great saves.
Tequila, if you need to time people out, I did see it. I was leaving it to you because you are the moderator of the chat. I leave it to your own discretion. But Matthew, please do not use word like that again. It's not fair. People will take offense to it. And like, I would take offense to it. I feel there is a Gerrard saying a goal, but hopefully it's going the other way. Hope it's gone the white way, not the red way. But here's Arsenal on the break. Looking for options. Chips in over the top. And Arsenal in the middle. Oh, for fuck's sake. And it's Trossard that gives Arsenal the lead in the North London derby. A lovely chip over the top. The Tottenham defence caught absolutely cold. Didn't know who to turn to. Vicario couldn't come out. He was caught in no man's land. And a little touch that went by the keeper into the corner. Danso tried to get back. And Arsenal take the lead. James, oh my good Lord. Well, as I said, this happened last week against Hungary, and we won the game. So never give up. But do you want to describe the goal, bud?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking because there were calls for offside, but no, it's actually Destiny Udogie playing him on, not holding the line. Just unfortunate. I mean, it's a lovely chip over the top and a great run by Trossard. Just as he was turning, I think it takes a deflection off Mickey as well, that sort of makes the ball go more into the corner. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it does. It takes a flick off his foot and it sort of forces the ball right into the corner. It won't go down as an own goal, but it was very, very unlucky from Mickey van der Ven.
Oh, yeah. Danso looked a bit lost there. Oh, that's a heartbreak. Now we've got to come out now. And that's the worry,
Yeah.
James. We've got to come out now. We can't sit back anymore. And the problem for me, once we come out, is going to expose some of our polarities and the back line, especially with the tree. And Arsenal now all over us. They've got that back up now. The cross goes in, goes out for a goal kick. But as I said, you look at last week. I look at last week. Gerald would tell you, Ireland, we were losing 2-1. We got the draw, and then in the very, very last minute, we scored the winner. Never give up. Football is a game of 90+ minutes. It's not won and lost after 37 minutes. So
no. And the thing is maybe, I hate to say it, but maybe that will actually give Spurs the confidence to come out.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're losing now. We don't need to be as worried ourselves of coming out of conceding. We've already conceded. We've got to go for this game. Big up Erwin. He says, hi Dermot, James, Keeler, and everyone in the chat. Hope you're all keeping well. Sitting at home with torn ligaments in the leg and happy to be here. Come on, you Spurs. I know what that's like, Erwin. I've just come back from that beginning of the year. Torn ligaments, not nice at all.
See,
so I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, big up to you, Aaron. Hope you and the missus and the little one as well. And I'm sorry you've done your. As I said, James, I knew because we saw James over last summer and we saw how painful it was for him hobbling around. So, if anyone knows what it's like, it's Jimbo knows what it's like. There's my nickname for you now, Jimbo. There you go. Just got a nickname for you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to do this. I have to do everything manual. Every scoreboard there was everything was done for me, James. Now I've got to go back to doing everything manually. I forget. Thanks to Gila for telling me to change the scoreboard. But when I did went to log all this in, James, before I put it up on OBS, it did have up in the score Tottenham 3, Arsenal 2. So I'm using that as an omen.
Yeah.
Big up to Mr. Brady. He says another no shot half. Yeah, I don't know.
What are you giving there, Ref? What are you giving there? Get up, Saka.
I would love to know from England fans if he does play for England. I don't really take much notice of England, but is he like this when he plays for England?
Yeah.
Because if it isn't, then he's. I mean, they're going to go again. The chip over the, as much as I hate him, the chip over the top was that it was a good goal, but we could have defended better, and that was the problem, James.
Yeah.
We could have defended a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, we could have done.
Come on, game's not over yet. Thomas Frank has to change it at half time. Maybe go to 4 at the back. Maybe go to a 4-3-2-1. Maybe good out by Romero. He has got a good bench, James. He's got Colo. He's got Simmons on the bench. He's got Papassar. He's got Bergville on the bench. He's Arsenal
got Tell as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Here's Eze. Eze, is he going to have a crack? Eze! Oh, for fuck's sake. You knew it. You fucking knew it. You knew it. Seriously. Seriously. Had to be Eze. It had to be Eze. 3-2, Dermot. 3-2, Dermot. We can do this. 2-0 down 10 years, 15 years ago. We came back and won 3-2. We can do it then. We can do it out. Yeah, commentator's curse. I was calling Eze out. Then he comes back and says, have that, Dermot. What do you reckon, James? I mean, look. Okay. Try to talk through that second goal.
I'm just so it's good football by Arsenal. Good header out by Danso, but nobody there. Nobody there to. Now then, 3 Arsenal players all stood in an offside position. Are they blocking Vicario's view?
I say they are. They are interfering with play. I'd see can I hear if they're going to go to VAR with this.
No, I don't think they are. I don't think we will go to VAR with it. It's it looks like it's a goal going to stand. Soft hand by Vicario, maybe. Yeah. But did he see it late? It's hard to tell.
I blame Mickey van der Ven for that one. I think it bad defended. It wasn't Vicario didn't have a chance. It's down to Mickey. We need a goal before halftime. We haven't even had a shot on goal.
No.
Yeah. Philip Brady says we might as well bring on the bench, the actual bench. These players sitting it won't rescue this exactly. But Philip, look, 10 years, 15 years ago, 2-0 down. And I remember us winning 3-2. We all do. Could we have a repeat of that today? Let's hope so. I mean, he's set up not to lose, and that's the problem. He's set up to not to. I think a lot more fans are going to get off the Thomas Frank train today, James, and they're going to be all out for him to be sacked now. And I don't like saying it, but you know they are. If we get thumped today, how long? You know, social media or YouTubers are all going to be saying Frank out, Frank out. I'm not saying that here. I think Frank needs time. I think he needs another transfer window. I think you have to go through these growing pains. But
I think he needs at least 2 more windows, Dermo, to be fair. You see, to me, those players are blocking Vicario's view. When you look at it from behind the goal, those players are stood. They are blocking Vicario's view. Yeah. So,
Oh, God. It had to be him, didn't it? It had to be him.
Yeah, I think let's get into the dressing room. Let's try and get into the dressing room just 2 down where there's a chance that we might try and salvage something.
I take a point now. I know it sounds 2-0 down, but I would take a point now. I agree with Tequila. He gets 1 more summer window. Then I agree with that. Look, we haven't even had a shot on target in the whole half. I mean,
no,
you can't do that in the North London derby. You cannot do that. Is it the players? Is it the manager? I don't think it's Thomas Frank. The whole blame could be put on him. But I feel that if you look at our front line, and Tequila will, and we all will, but our front line is as weak as we've ever seen at Tottenham. And that is where I think we're really suffering. We've got a great defence. We've got a good midfield on any given day. It's the front three. Kudos has been quiet. I don't think he's used. It's the formation as well, James. Oh, come on.
Udogie and
Timber.
I don't know about is Udogie and Timber getting into it there.
Yeah, PSG must be pissing themselves. You're right. Ryan says, agree, James. They should all get rid of interfering with play. Offside is offside. I agree with you, mate. Raymond says, come on. We always get beaten at the Emirates. Sitting up. Tequila says, agree, man. Who anyone thought we would win? I did. I thought we would win. I'm delusional. We've got a massive super chat from Matthew. We will get out to it in a couple of minutes, bud. Thank you so much. So we will get to that. Big up to you, Matthew. Thank you so much. Really means a lot to us all. But here's Vicario. Can we get a goal before half time? Can we get one back? Come on, Tottenham. Here's Vicario with a long kick up front. And that says, oh, God, no. Oh, no. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's not going to go there. And there's Vicario now. Vicario.
You see, too slow there is Vicario, in my opinion. He's now he's waving his hands like, give me some options. But if he's playing that quicker, if he gets there and he either plays it to Danso or plays it to somebody, he's using him as a goddamn ladder there, ref.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Dreadful. I don't disagree with you, Colin. Being
Poor-
totally
poor
outclassed,
Rich-
have some.
Poor Richarlison just got bloody
Yeah.
used as a goddamn ladder.
No. Look, I agree with Colin. Being totally outclassed, have so much left. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
I agree.
This has been,
I agree.
as a Tottenham fan, Tequila said it earlier in the chat, James, is this any better than Chelsea? Can I revise my answer to that? This is like Chelsea. This is the same as Chelsea. The only thing we were saying was better because the players were working harder. They're not even doing that. We're missing Xavi. Richarlison can't play up front on his own. Kudus needs to go on to the right. Ødegaard needs to go on to the left. We
Yeah,
just
I don't know
can't.
what.
This system does not. Yeah, exactly, Philip. Go back to a back four. Either that or play a 3-5-2 like we did against PSG. A massive 15 minutes coming up, James. A massive 15 minutes coming up. I mean, look, James, we're 2-0 down. Not even a shot on target, let alone a shot.
No.
Look, are we looking at the barrel here? Are we looking at certain fans? If we lose today, and we don't come out in the second half, and we put in the same performance, does that tell you there's problems at this football club? But after that, and then we'll get to the super chat, which I think big up to Matthew. Thank you so much, bud.
So with regards to well, we've been reckless. We've been sloppy, reckless with the ball. If we lose this, yes, there is going to be a section of the fan base that are going to turn on Thomas Frank. Football is like that. You're not performing, your head's on the chopping block. I stand by what I said in the first half. I think he needs at least another 2 transfer windows, at least a winter and a summer.
Is that including this January and next summer? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, I mean, basically, you use this January to try and bring somebody in that's going to help this season, and then next summer you bring in the players that you are going to take you to the next step. So I just find it ridiculous that people are so quickly jumping on there. Let's get him sacked. Let's sack him. Let's sack him. He's trying to figure out what these players can do as well. And you've got, look, I'm not saying anything, but Arsenal have been in excellent form this season. I hate saying it, but Arsenal have been in excellent form this season. And we always knew it was going to be a struggle. So, but first 36 minutes of that game, we held Arsenal firm. We need to do what we need to do is learn how to hold teams firm, but also be attacking as well.
I agree. I agree. I don't know. Big up to Matthew for the super chat. Absolute big one there as well. So thank you so much, bud. It says, Dermot, I know he needs time in home and away. We are playing like a second best every single game. Plus the way he sets up is well. Apart from defensive, I see no improvements under him. Plus, this is a derby. Look, on the second part of your super chat there, derby, if anyone's more passionate about a derby, it's me. Everyone knows what I'm like. Everyone knows I did an intro for today as well before I started the stream. I did it and then pressed the intro because it's passion. Today's about passion, and it's about us as fans showing what it means to us. I do sometimes think us fans feel it more than them players do. And that was a question that was asked to me, or I asked during the week. Do the players see it as we do? We don't. They don't. I agree. I agree with the super chat. There's nothing in the super chat, James, that I can disagree with. Tequila has. Well, we'll get to your question in a minute, Tequila. But James, big up to Matthew. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks very much, buddy.
I get it. Then Tequila asks, Dermo, are you Frank out? Right. You know me, Tequila. I can be very passionate and go with my head, go with my heart. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve, and I say what comes into my head, and it's the first thing that comes out. Ask me this after the game's finished. I'm not going to answer it now. I'm not trying to dick out the question. I need to watch the whole 90 minutes. I need to watch the whole game, and then I will give you my answer. I hope you can understand that.
My opinion won't change. My opinion won't change, regardless of how we play this game. My opinion won't change. I am not Frank out.
Right.
Not after 4 months in charge. I'm not Frank out.
Well, Nuno got less.
He did. He got a lot less, and I weren't Nuno out. At all. I weren't Nuno out. So I believe that Thomas Frank is a good manager, and he will strengthen us up, and we will be a better football team because of Thomas Frank as our manager. But he's got to adapt as well as we've got to adapt.
I mean,
but I think yeah, at least you've got to give him the season.
I mean, Tequila made a point to me a while ago. He says this is like Nuno 2.0. I hope I'm not speaking for you, Tequila. I think he did say that to me. And after today's first half performance, even under Ange, as much as everyone criticised Ange, as everyone was criticising him for defeat after defeat after defeat after defeat, we never went into games with no shots on target. And this is a North London derby. It's not just any other game. This is a North London derby, James. And you can back the manager as much as you like. Give him one window. Give him 2 windows. I agree with that. I feel he's only been in the job for 4 months. He needs time. That I get. Nuno the same. But we didn't give Nuno the time. This is my big question. Is Thomas Frank a Levy signing or a Lewis family signing? If it's a Levy signing, the Lewis family are going to want everything to do with Levy out of that football club. They can say this is nothing to do with us. This isn't our manager, and we want our own man in. Do you know? Yeah. No shots, James, in the North London derby away from home. Even the shittest teams we had in the 90s had more shots on target than this group have. We've got the worst front three in Tottenham history, I would say. This is the first North London derby without Kane and Son since 2014, and by God, does it show. Yes, we've got a good defence. Yes, could you criticise Vicario for both goals? No, you can't. I don't think you could blame him whatsoever with both goals. I think there were defensive errors. I think Mickey van der Ven. I think you could slightly take the blame for the second one. It got deflection of him. The first one, I think we were just caught cold with the chipping, and that split the defence apart. A lot of people are agreeing with you, James, in the chat, and I totally agree with that. I totally get your point. But when is we as Tottenham fans going to start acting like winners? We won a trophy last season. When are we going to start being afraid of coming to these places? We shouldn't be afraid to come to the North London derby. We should be pumped. We should be up there. We should be full of passion. We're not going to lose today. And what do? We go out and play pathetic football. Yes, it's great in the eye. Yes, it's great. We're not conceding. We're defending brilliantly. It's spirited. It's a load of shit. It's a load of bullshit. You go to a North London derby. You go in with passion. You go in with pride. You go in with a full of what you go in at 120%. This is what pisses me off. Tottenham fans think it's okay. Thomas Frank's the man. Maybe he is the man. But he needs to prove to me he can fucking do better than what we're seeing now. What I saw in that first half, spirited, yes. The rest of it was a hold of horse shit. Because in football, you need to have shots and goals to score. If you don't create chances, you don't win football matches. And that is his problem. This is not the first time he's done this, and it won't be the last time. We need to sort it out. Either the Lewis family are going to say to him, right, Thomas, that it's not working, and do what they did with Nuno, get rid and bring in another manager. If they want to really say this was a Levy signing, if this is a Lewis family pick, they need to back him in January, and they need to back him big in the summer. It's down to them now. The ball's in their court. Because Tottenham fans will not stick for this, James, very much longer. A lot of Tottenham fans today, even now, will be getting off the Thomas Frank train. They'll be getting it off because of the football we're watching. It's not the Tottenham way. It is fucking boring. Sorry for my rant.
Yeah, it's fine. No, you're absolutely fine. No, you allowed your rant, Dermo. You allowed your rant. You allowed your opinion. And you make some very valid points in that. And I'm not going to disagree with anything that you're saying. There is an element of who wanted Thomas Frank as a manager, and we hope that it was not a Levy manager signing, and ENIC are going to back him. But if he's not ENIC's guy and the Lewis family's guy, should I say, and they want to bring somebody in, we need it to be done sooner rather than later. And if the club are going to be transparent with it, be transparent with it and say, look, we've pulled the trigger on Thomas Frank. We wish him all the best. We think he's a great manager, but he wasn't the right man for us. As the club won't continue to move in a different direction, let's think it. But let's not, even if it isn't a Lewis family management pick and they don't agree with him, they need to understand that by not backing him is only going to be detrimental to the club. So we need to be able to, even if he's not, like I say, even if he's not a Lewis family pick, we need to be able to back him, to be able to improve the club, and then say, right, okay, well, we've got these exceptional players in now. Let's go out and get an exceptional manager. But we've tried with exceptional managers. We've tried with the Jose Mourinho's. We tried with the Antonio Contes, the serial winners. And yes, it was different owners then. Well, not different owners. It was a different chairman, if you want to say it, that was running the club, and different atmospheres. But we had this different players then. So look, we just hope that it's going to get better. We can only hope it's going to get better. And we'll, as Spurs fans, I will always believe it's going to get better until it, even at the bottom, there's only one way of going when you're at the bottom, and that's up. We're not at the bottom. We're not at the bottom by a long way.
No, I don't disagree with you, James. I don't disagree with you, bud. I do like this from Tequila. He says, Dermo, tell us how you really feel. Don't hold back. When I saw that, it made me giggle. But look,
yeah,
James, I don't know it's because I'm nearly 50. All right, I'm reaching the half point of my life, hopefully. Or I'm just sick of watching shit football. I'm sick. This is a North London fucking derby. It's not a normal game. This game should mean everything. It means everything to us fans. It means everything to the people watching on TikTok, on all our social medias. I mean, I agree with you where I do agree with you on Thomas Frank is. He's an upgrade on Ange Postecoglou, and we all got fed up with Ange Postecoglou. We're losing every week, but he won us a trophy. So
yeah,
we need. I think I wanted Thomas Frank in before Ange, and then we got Ange happy, and then Thomas Frank's in. I'm happy with the manager. But when did Tottenham realise, hang on, the Premier League is so tight this year, James, we could end up as low as 10th now after this game.
Yeah.
When do the Lewis family say enough's enough? Because are the Tottenham fans gonna turn on the Lewis family? Or do you think it's very hard, isn't it? It's very hard to know as an owner what's really happening behind the scenes. We as fans can only express as the teams to come out of the tunnel. We want a big second half from the boys. Thomas Frank's got his jacket off. I say he's been throwing that around the dressing room a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like changes are coming as well.
Yeah.
Looks like Xavi Simons is getting ready to come on.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Conte, I agree. Conte was given trash to work with, James. Tequila.
Yeah,
I totally agree
it was. Yeah, it was. I agree, Tequila, 100%. So yeah, I mean, look, we can hope for a better second half, and get behind the players. I mean, the management is the management. There's nothing we can do as fans to change it at the moment. I
like Xavi's new hairdo.
Yeah, he's just taking it out of his braid, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So let's hope for a better second half. Let's see how he's going to shape us up in the second half. I think he's going to go back to a back four. It looks like that way. Looks like
Danso's come off.
Yeah, Danso's come off. And Xavi's coming on. So it looks like we're probably going to go back to a 4-2-3-1. Which, yeah, it certainly looks that way that we're setting up. Kudus out on the right, Ødegaard on the left. Xavi's probably sitting just in the 10 role with Richie up front.
But here's Arsenal now about to kick off, and we are off and running for the second half of the North London derby. Raya kicks it long up the pitch, looking for Arsenal. Tottenham 2-0 down. We need an early goal. We need a shot on goal, please, for the love of mercy. I mean, if we end this North London derby with no shots on goal or on target, you lot need to go into the jungle with Ant and Dec, because that's all you'd be good for. Is eating kangaroo testicles and Watchalong groups. I am telling you, that is what all you lot would be good for. I'm biting you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please don't tell me that's true. Oh, for fuck's sake, it is. Oh,
wow.
That doesn't even cover it, James. That's not even covering it. Frank out.
That's
a
disappointing start to the that is a very disappointing start to the second half.
I think disappointment is a very calm word, James. A very word. Tottenham again in 6 and 7 at the back. Nobody knew what they were doing. Who was marking as a fucking nobody? There's the ball.
It should have been Kudus. Should have been Kudus.
Yeah. There you go.
We're nowhere near him.
Yeah, Tequila, could you go and give Russell Martin a call, please? I'm sure he's looking for a job. You can be his agent. Think of the money you get for getting him a job, Tequila. Think of the money. Or give Ange a call. Do you think Ange is free? Got Ange back now for... Yeah. Tequila's calling. Who are you calling, Ange or Russell Martin? It's Tottenham. James... Right. Okay. What I'm going to say it now, James. What do you want in this? Look, we're 3-0 down. We ain't going to win it. That's for sure. Yes, we're going to get all the bashing from the Arsenal fans. I agree with Philip, James. I know you not, but do you agree with his sentiment, what he's saying? This is garbage. This is absolute. James, no one can say this game Tottenham have played well today. We've been pathetic. I understand your trust for a manager. I understand that, and I respect your opinion. But James, this is the North London derby, bud. You and me. I'm 50. I'm 50. I've had heart attacks. My back's fucked. I'm overweight. You got a dodgy knee, right? Philip Brady's over 70 odd. Tequila's the youngest one out the lot of us. Column in goal. I tell you one thing, we would go out and give more than what these bunch of prima donna, useless fucking articles would give. We'll give more in this game than they've given.
Yeah.
This is worse than Chelsea. This is worse than fucking Chelsea. And Chelsea scored 1. 2 teams I hate losing against, Chelsea and these fucking lot. And we're going to get 6 months of, oh, Arsenal's better than us. Arsenal, we're the kings of North London. Oh, yeah, we are North London. Fuck off back to South London because you never were a North London club. Bunch of wankers. I'm getting pissed.
Clearly.
And sarcastic. I know Tequila likes a bit of sarky, Dermo.
So you were going to ask me a question.
Yeah, I was.
Regarding what Philip Brady said about can't see Frank lasting much longer. This is garbage. And then you went into another mini rant, which is fine, Dermo. I don't mind you going into a mini rant. I'm sure the fans love it as well. Look, there's I don't think this result's going to change anything. In all honesty, opinion, this result will not change anything, unless it becomes embarrassing.
Yeah,
like if it becomes 6-7, then I think it might change something. But right now, we need to wake up, because right now, Arsenal are dominating this game, and it could be 6 or 7.
They're not dominating it, James. They're treating us like they're little bitches. I mean, here's Trossard. Oh, Eze was nearly on for a hat trick there. We are. We're like Arsenal's little bitches. We're sitting there doing what they want. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. Spineless. Look, I look to the older fans in these scenarios, James. I always have done, like to Philip Brady, Wilton McDonald, the fans, David Clark, the fans that have been there and seen it or watched us get relegated, watched the really bad times. If they're looking at this, James, and comparing to what they went through, this is like a mini earthquake. They went through major earthquakes. So I tried to look bad. And when I seen older fans coming in the chat and saying spineless, no pride, payday footballers who don't give a flying fuck, I get it. And I also get Tequila's point as well when he says, I don't understand why anyone is shocked by that. The title challenges last season, we finished 17th. Why do you expect? Sorry, I just don't understand why people are surprised. Guess it's just because it's a North London derby. I don't care. If we lose, we lose. But I want to see passion. I want to see pain for the shirt, James. I want to see pride in the shirt. I've seen fuck all to prove to me any of these players give a shit. And, you know, they all come onto their social medias. Oh, we're very sorry we didn't give it to you fans. Or we're sorry we lost. Or we're sorry this is happening. We apologize. I don't want your fucking apologies. I want you to go out on that football pitch and show us why you want to play for us. Not for the money. Arsenal, and I'm going to give Arsenal credit here. Their players are playing because it's a North London derby, James. They're showing more commitment, more pride. Yes, they're title challengers. And yes, they can go on to win the league this year. If they do, fair play to them, they deserve it because they're the best team in the league. But we're showing nothing at all. And for me,
Ødegaard is having a shocker.
He is. And he's not the only one, James. He is not the only one.
No.
Bentancur's having a nightmare in midfield.
Bentancur and Polina are pretty much invisible. Rich is trying. He's trying his best to hold the play up, but he's so isolated. He's got no outlet. Ødegaard has been very weak and been basically dominated. Kudos is not really playing very well. Spence and Udogie, I haven't seen anything from them other than going backwards. The centre backs are sort of doing okay, even though we're 3-0 down. I disagree with you with like Mickey and Christian Romero and Cutty. I think they're doing all right. You can't really blame them for the goal when you've got potentially 9 other players in front of them not doing anything. You can't. 3 people can't win a game, or 4 people can't win a game. Regardless, playing against 11 players and you've got 11 v 4, you're never going to win. It's just going to be basically damage control. So I think some more changes need to happen, and I think Thomas Frank needs to do it now.
Yeah.
We're coming up to 55th minute, and I think we need a change.
Yeah, James, look, I don't disagree on what you're saying, but I can't take this shit. I'm sorry, I cannot take this boring football anymore. And to get this right, what do you expect? We did finish 17th last season, but on the flip side of that argument, we have players that were better than they were last season. This squad is a better than 17 squad. Is it a top 10 squad or a top 7 squad? Possibly. Champions League? Not hell no. But is it capable of winning a trophy on a one-off game? Yes. But the problem is Gerard hits the nail on the head. Dermo, who will go to the chairman tomorrow and tell the chairman to get rid of Thomas Frank? Will it be the Welsh man who blessed the club for 12 years of doing nothing? I'm sorry, James. I'm calling it now, so see it. These players are chucking Thomas Frank.
Oh, what a goal!
Come on! 3-1! Come on, Richie! Did tell you score today. Come on. You might be slightly ahead of me, James.
I might be, sorry. But what a goal by Richarlison. Oh.
Right.
and Paulinho actually did something, put them under some pressure, ball skews out, and Richie just launches a 70-yard strike.
That's one way to get your first shot on target. Sorry, James. I was going through a mini rant, and then all I heard was you, Richie. And then stopped me. But no, what I was going to say, and I stand by it, I think some of these players are throwing Thomas Frank under the bus. And I don't mean for him to get sacked, but I feel that some of the players like Thomas Frank, and there's a group of them out there today, James, that don't want him there as manager. And it's very hard to know who's who. So maybe after the game, we can go through that for 5 minutes. But I stand by that, James. Some of these Tottenham players are throwing them under the bus. And then if you're an owner, how much do you take that into your consideration if you were with a big question, with a big explanation mark, or a big go and have another crack, Richie. But how much do they take in consideration what the players think? Because that must become very important. Do you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
And who do you think throwing them under the bus, by the way? Who do you think's throwing them under the bus?
If I was going to say anything, it's hard to tell. I think Benton Kerr doesn't always give his all.
No.
I think Pap Sarr sometimes doesn't give his all. Come on, what's going off here?
Give us another goal here. Come on, give us another. We've got Richie with the red emoji. Look at him. I like that. Even Richie's telling the players to get forward, get forward, get forward. Like, we're still sitting back, James. It's like we're scared to go forward. Like,
what?
Come on.
And the ref gave a free kick for that?
What time are you at, bud?
57:43.
Oh, Jesus, I'm well ahead of you. Let me pause it. Let me pause when you get to, hang on, let me stop it. Let me know when you get to 58:30.
Wow, how did you jump that far in front of me?
Irish technology.
Yeah. Time travel.
My little mouse is going quicker on the wheel. I'll give him a bit of cheese. I'm dangling the cheese in front of him. He's going quicker and quicker for it. Oh dear. I'm still pissed, even though we scored a goal.
25,
James.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Even if we scored a goal, James, I'm still fuming with this performance. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I scored a goal, great, but
we shouldn't need to be 3-0 down to wake up to start playing in the North London derby. 100% agree. I want to stress something quite clearly. I am not happy with the way we are playing. I'm not.
No.
I'm not happy with the way. I'm not happy with it, and I'm not happy that we're 3-1 down in the North London derby.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be pragmatic in my approach of, like Tequila says, we finished 17th last year but here comes Udogie though. Udogie out to Odegaard. Odegaard whips it into nobody, easily cleared by Arsenal.
I'm Frank out. I'm telling you that now. I am Frank out. I am Thomas Frank out. There's nothing that will prove to me that this man's going to succeed at our football club. Now, I'm very early coming out for it, and I'm probably going to get pelters for it. But Tequila was brave enough to come out with it with Ange Postecoglou. I've given them how many games we played this season, James?
This will be 12th game.
12th game. I've seen enough in 12 games. I was very quick to turn against the Ireland manager, Stephen Kenny, after 15 minutes. I've just had enough. I've had enough of this pathetic, boring football. I want a manager that's going to come in and play the right brand of football. Be attacking, but be sensible in defence. We've gone from one extreme to the other, James. I get your pragmatic, and I applaud that. And I say fair play to you, and I respect that with all my heart. But I think from my point of view, we've gone from one extreme to the other. We've gone from all-out attacking now to all-out defending. And it's boring football. And
but sometimes boring works.
I get it. I do get it. But he's not. He keeps playing Richie. Richie scored a wonder goal today. But what's he done for the last load of games? He's sucking the life out of Simmons for some reason. You know, to me, if he's going to play him as a 10, stick him as a 10. Don't move him. Play him as that. If you want him to play on the left, play him. He doesn't know what his best team is. He doesn't know where to put his players. It's like Bentancur and Palunia away from home. Yes, that makes sense. You start with a double pivot, but you don't do that at home. His instincts is we're not going to lose. We're not Brentford. We're Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. We're the pride of North London. We've won the Europa League. Let's kick on from there, but we're not. Season 3 has turned out to be an absolute disaster. Season 2, we won a trophy. Season 3 is
but season 3. This isn't season 3, is it? This is a spin-off.
That's true. I never thought of that.
Isn't season 3 because it's not the same manager. And look, we can.
Oh, fuck. Why are you doing that? Catch the fucking ball! Jesus Christ, Vicario! Catch it! Put it over the bar. Why punch it straight back into an open area where you know they're going to come back at you? You absolute fucking knobhead! Seriously, Jesus, where's James? You go and go. You do fucking better.
You must have jumped. You must have had a time jump again because I ain't seen that.
What time are you, bud? Sorry.
I'm 62:34 now.
Okay. Let me know when you get 63:13. And then we will go there. Tequila says season 3 got a new showrunners fam. Season 3 changed their main star from a clown to a well. Don't ask me in a few months. Tequila, I'm Frank out already. I'm sorry. Your Morani's coming on. Owen says we badly need a proper striker since Kane left. Nobody has replaced or come close to Gan. I know I'm going to get pelt for it, James, but I am. I'm sorry. After this, I am.
Right, 63-13.
13. Yeah.
Now.
Oh, for God's sake. Come on, Tottenham. Kick it up the fucking pitch.
I think
It's
he's
not
going to
hard.
change it. I think he's going to change it to a 4-2-2 now. A 4-4-2. Sorry.
Did they look on the magic board? Oh, this is what we do. We throw it up in the air, and where they land down, we'll use. Fuck's sake.
Well played, Paulinho.
Yeah, Paulinho with the ball, trying to look for Richie. Richie with the ball. Can he score another screen? No, but here's Simmons. Simmons puts it out to Udogie. Udogie to Ødegaard. Ødegaard now in the wing. Tottenham attacking. Going back to Simmons. Simmons takes a shot. All straight down the throat of Reina, and it goes for Assie's good shot. We want more of that. Problem is, no one up top. Simmons just puts the ball. Yeah. I'm sorry if people are finding me sarcastic or a little bit over the top of saying Frank out. I'm angry. I am pissed. You don't lose a North London derby like this. They look like a bunch of useless articles after a weekend away at Blackpool. No disrespect to Blackpool. Sure, it's a lovely place.
It is a nice place. I spent many a childhood holiday at Blackpool. I'll have you know.
Well, there you go. Blackpool's nice. Tottenham drank too much. Do you know who I feel sorry for? It's the fans that have paid money to go there today, James. I feel sorry for the away fans.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the away fans. I feel sorry for the fans who are having to endure and watch this. And it's painful to watch, and it breaks my heart to watch it. To see a team not capitulate, but to wow, how are you giving that to them? I swear to God, that was never a freaking Arsenal throw-in. So Ødegaard comes off for Kolo Muani, and
yeah,
Bentancur off for Sarr by the looks.
Yeah, it does. There he is with his protective jaw line on to protect his jaw. It looks like Skeletor out of He-Man, the mask he's wearing.
Yeah.
Anyone that's old enough to remember He-Man and Skeletor, there you go. No, what's Skeletor? Who's the other fella that was one of Skeletor's mates? He wore that funny helmet.
Oh God.
You know who I mean.
Remember. I know you mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, here's Arsenal. Arsenal under attack. Here's Saka. Is Saka going to make it 4-1? No, he doesn't. And it was good. The good defending was from Tottenham. But here's Spurs now. Udogie, half an hour to go. Come on. If you want to watch misery, I am on the Football Takeovers post-match show at 7. I'm going on with a bunch of Arsenal fans. I don't know why I agreed to it, but I did. So I did say, win, lose, or draw, I will turn up. So I need all the support I can get.
Yeah, they'll be gentle with you, though. They will be gentle with you. You know they will.
Their chat won't be. I know someone in their chat's going to love this.
Yeah.
Oh, Arsenal look like they're at a training session. Do you know? That's what it looks like. Oh, we've done better in the last. Yeah. 25 successful. Sorry, go on, James. Go on, bud.
I'm like Thomas Franks trying to G him up, but this ref is having an absolute laugh. I'm really, really, really getting frustrated with this referee.
I tell you who has played well and he shut me up as a traitor. He's ran that midfield. That's why we've lost it. We've lost the midfield. And Eze, I mean, who's Eze? I still think Eze is a son of a traitorous gun. But look, we're not even closing them down. We're giving them all the time in the world to do what they want. Seriously. Here's Tottenham now on the break. Paulinho with the ball. Puts it out wide to Simmons. Simmons now against Timber. Paulinho does the overlap. Here's Richie now. Is Richie going to get the ball? Yes, he does. He puts it out to Paulinho now. Paulinho is going to put it into the bot looking for And that, ladies and
No,
gentlemen,
it's just wasted.
that,
Just
ladies and gentlemen,
wasted.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is how not to cross a ball when Casper the Ghost is playing. That's who he was heading to. But again, we were losing. And keep using that last Sunday. Last Sunday we were losing, James. And we
Oh,
won the
get
game.
up, you goddamn melt.
Oh, what happened? Did he get a bit of air blown on him or? The referee, good. That's the best thing the referee could do. Play on. Ignore it. I know. Oh dear, he's running around in the ground. Oh dear. I hurt my ear. James, I've hurt my ear. Could you send on the trainer? I've hurt my little earlobe. And I'm going to give you a yellow card as well. Don't see, this is where Tottenham are going to lose their heads now. Let's have a look. It's Mickey van der Ven.
What?
Oh, for God's sake. I'm sorry, James. If that was 10 years ago, what's
yellow card
turning into?
Yellow card
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yellow card
Two
him for
right and all.
simulation.
Yeah. 2 right and all.
And he's made him go off the pitch as well.
I know. Where's he going with the ball? It's my ball and I'm taking it away with me. He's seen enough.
Oh, he's booked Romero.
Yeah. Probably for complaining. Oh dear. Have you lost your earring in your ear? God, he's now so feeling dizzy. Oh, there's Morani. Oh, brought down penalty. Go on. Right, have a look at that VAR. Go on, Stuart Atwell. Give us it. Give us it. You know you want to. Fucking arsehole.
No, was never going to happen.
He got a yellow giant because he had the audacity to call the Arsenal player a cheat and he got booked by the Arsenal fanboy. That's why he got a yellow card. Go on, Romero. Go on. I don't care if a Tottenham player gets sent off now. At least they're showing a bit of fucking passion. This is... Have you ever seen the North London derby as bad as we played, James, in all the years?
No. I've seen us get battered by Arsenal many a time.
Yeah.
Good save, Vicario.
Great save.
I've seen us get battered by Arsenal, but I've never seen us. Yeah. I've always seen us try. But no, it's.
I think good save. Good save from Vicario. I think the worst. Do you remember we were 2-0 up and we lost 5-2? Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a disaster. But this has just been pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It's like another game to them. They don't care.
Just looking at a stat that's just come up on the bottom of my screen there, right? And it says off the ball runs. So this is forward runs by players that each team are making. Arsenal have made 164 off the ball runs and Spurs have made 62.
Says it all, doesn't it?
Says it really does.
And that's my question. Are they playing for the manager? That's why I'm asking the question, James. Because I think there's some of them there not playing for him at all. Oh, here's Rice. Do you know what? The only player I can give credit for the whole game, 3 players, is Palunia, Romero, and Mickey van der Ven. I think they're the only 3 players. Why would they care? They're not Spurs fans, like just the paycheck for most. Yeah, I agree, Tequila. I get it. But players of years gone past knew what this derby meant to us. These players don't care. And then we're going to get all the apologies out later, James. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're sorry. I don't care about your fucking apologies. Show it to me on the pitch. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Oh, we were lucky there. We were fucking lucky there. And who's he throwing it out to? Oh, yeah, let's give Eze the ball. Let's throw it back to Eze. And so they're keeping the ball and letting them get out and organising it better. No, I want a quick throw in. No, because I want to throw it to my mate Eze so Arsenal will attack us again. It is a Frank problem, Rain. I'm sorry, man. He's picking the team. He's picking the formation. It is his problem. Here's Xavi. Xavi. Still Xavi. Still Xavi. Lovely ball out right to Kudus. Kudus now with the ball. Kudus tries to get it in and they go straight to Ray Sam. I get what you're saying, Ray. I get what you're saying, Rain. I do understand what you're saying. But for me, at the end of the day, at the end of the match, the responsibility lies with the manager, fully and squarely. How much we can all blame the players, as much as players should take responsibility, James, for this. Football it lays with the manager at every result. And it's okay, Richie now getting a little bit shirty. Oh, I'm Richie, yeah. I'm Richie. Come on, give me some. Oh, yeah, come on. I can. He's done fuck all apart from one fucking goal. Yeah, Yippee scored a goal from the halfway line. How about doing something better? I get it, but it lies with the players. It lies with the manager. And the players don't get sacked. Managers do.
Yeah.
I wish we could sack players, James, to be fair.
It certainly make it a lot more interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can have your contract terminated for poor performance. I wonder how different football would be if that happened.
Oh, you would see Tottenham players playing for their careers.
You'd see every player playing for their careers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Me. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously. I really want to turn this watch along off now. Seriously, I do. But I owe it to the people.
4-1.
Keep going.
Eze, an absolute thunderbolt from the edge of the area. Just broke the Spurs line. They were scrambling, no defensive structure, and he just put it away. It was a good goal. Can't take it away from him. Good goal.
Sorry, Tequila, bring Ange back.
Udogie was just made to sit on his ass.
Yeah.
Udogie got put on his ass, and
do you know what hurts more? That we're the proper North London club. They're not. And I know it's all joking aside, but look at history. It's like that. I hate losing to them more than anyone, James. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it more than anything in this world, losing to Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's the first Arsenal player to score a hat-trick in the North London derby since Alan Sunderland back in 1978. Didn't we fuck up well? Oh, Porro's on. Oh, great for Porro. Telling me should have sat back down. Tequila says, Ange? We would have been 8-1 down. If it was Ange, maybe 8-2. That's true. Dermo and James, can you give me your thoughts on my question, please, above? What's the question?
Hang on, Owen. Let me have a read of your question.
Oh, here we go. James and Dermot, do you think we should now go and get a proper strikers in January? Yeah. Hell. Oh, they're bringing on Brennan Johnson. Don't worry, folks. The BJ's coming on. Do not worry. Everything is safe. BJ's coming on. We're all going to be fine. We're going to lose another 2 goals. We're going to lose this 6-2. Yeah. Who can we get in January, James? Yeah. Well, Vadovic, free. 20 million plus 20 million with 6 months left in his contract. There's one player.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Ivan. Oh, don't tell me we've conceded another one.
No, but we were just piss poor in defence again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Have you seen the away end, by the way?
Yeah.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney could be available, but wages could be difficult. Vatovic.
Yeah. Vlahovic is the easier option. There's Ivan Toney, yes, because of the link, but yeah, wages and yeah, wages would be the issue for me on that one. Also, there is the young lad from Porto, Agabionia. But they are looking, but he looks more likely he won't move in the winter window, and it could be a summer move, if anything. But look, yeah, Simmons.
Oh, here's Simmons. I tell you one thing, James, right? Very quickly. If I didn't think I would find another manager to take the mantle of Stephen Kenny, just have roll up Thomas Frank, the new Stephen Kenny of the Premier League.
I think that's a bit harsh. I think it's a bit harsh.
No. I'm saying it. I'm being Sarky-dermo. Tequila Light Sarky-dermo. He keeps asking for Sarky-dermo every week. This is Sarky-dermo time. Yeah, I agree with you, James. We do need to go out and buy a striker. I think, look, does Thomas Frank deserve to spend the money? I don't. After today's performance, no. I keep going back to it, James. Was he a Levy pick or a Lewis pick? Did the Lewis have to come out and say, we back Thomas Frank? Or did the Lewis family think, do you know what? He wasn't our pick. We'll get rid of him. Do you know my point?
The thing is, though, as well, is Thomas Frank could be the perfect scapegoat, though, really. When you look at it, think about it in a different way. If they could basically scapegoat him by saying, look, he wasn't our pick, they could stick with him for another 6 months and then say, right, we're sacking him because he wasn't our pick. He's in a very precarious position, is Thomas Frank, at the moment. And the longer it goes on, the less it looks like a Levy pick. So, yeah, you could give... I don't believe that he is a Levy pick. I don't believe so. I believe Daniel Levy knew Daniel Levy was going to be good. I think Daniel Levy knew he was leaving long before they sacked Ange. I think him sacking Ange was basically his last decision, because I think the Lewis kids would have come in and said, right, you're going and you're going to be going. So you're not having a say in the new manager, and we are.
They're cutting through. It's like a knife through butter. I mean, seriously, is this going to be a good tackle by Porro? Do you know what? I think you're right in that, James. I think you're spot on with that. What could happen, but Tottenham fans, we're not going to accept this. I understand everyone that is Frank, give him time and that. I'm sorry. We as a fan base, as a fan base, we were quick to turn on Ange and wanted Ange out. So we're going to be very hypocritical if we turn around now and say, no, Ange is our man. Ange is my man. I'm sorry. I'm going to give Thomas Frank the same treatment we gave Ange Postecoglou, and that's been consistent.
Yep. Okay, but when you think about how long Ange Postecoglou got before the fans really, really turned on him, he was given more than a season.
Games. Yeah, but James, he got people wanted him out after 10 games.
Not really. 10 games of his second season, yeah.
No, when we lost 4-1 to Chelsea with 9 men and he kept playing the high line, there was people that night wanted him gone. The wheels fell off that night.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. But you got fans that wanted Ange out now saying, oh, this is okay for Ange. He gets a pass for this. That I don't agree with. That I will not agree with. If you're gonna slate one manager for poor performances, you should be strong enough to do the same with this manager. That's the point I'm making.
I agree. I think this is a piss poor performance, Dermo. I'm not disagreeing with that kind of that attitude of we've got to be able to say it's a shit performance. It's a shit performance. Doesn't matter if you're attacking or defending. A shit performance is a shit performance, and this is a shit show of a performance. But to say let's turf a manager out, yes, okay, we're 9th in the league. Right, this is going to drop us down to 9th in the league, this loss. I get that, right? I understand that. And it's not where we want to be. But at the start of the season, when we were all going through our predictions, we were all saying we'd quite happily take a mid-table finish this season.
I didn't.
So what's changed? What's changed? What has drastically changed?
What's changed for me, James, is the style we are playing. It is boring. Tequila warned me before the season even started, Dermot, there'll be loads of 0-0. And I thought, come on, Frank is not that bad. There's been no change. This is the first game I've seen him try to tactically change the game this season, right? He's always started with 4-3-2-1. Okay. Secondly, this is another game where we nearly at the 60-minute mark or around the 55-minute mark where we didn't have a shot on target or a shot on goal. That's not good enough, home or away. Thirdly, yes, Thomas Frank does deserve time, but when in the Premier League do managers get time? When in the Premier League, when fans start complaining and owners start getting tricky fingers, how much do owners give time?
Itchy trigger fingers. Yeah, I understand. I understand that, but we're not in a bad position right now.
This for me tells me different. This for me tells me a hell of a lot different. We saw it with the Chelsea game. I get what you're saying, James. What you're saying is right, that we're in 9th place. We should be we're around about where we should be. I get that. And I think you're right in saying that. But this is another performance like Chelsea. Another performance where Tottenham have not turned up. We're not turning up for these big games. We're getting scared. And then we play so defensively that we're going to play out for a draw. It gives the opposition all the encouragement this team could be got at. If we score one goal, then they've got to come out, then we can pick them off. Arsenal have done that today. They picked us off. I get it. Frank's tried to change it. Now there's a bit of a brawl. What is it taking 85 minutes to find your better passion? Do you know?
Declan Rice just actually flattened 2 players.
That's what that's what a derby's about, James. You know that as well as I do. If this was a derby of years ago, there'd be tackles. It'd be outlawed. There'd be no players left on the pitch. What we've got to understand, we're in a transition year. And yes, I am angry. Yes, I am pissed off. Yes, I am fuming with Frank. And I stand by what I said, Frank out, and I'm going to stand by that. Somebody wants to come and have a go at me, well, have a go at me. I don't give a shit. I stand by my opinion and I stand under it. I stand it and I stand over it. I am not putting up with this shit anymore. Ange Postecoglou had to go because the football was dreadful and we were 17th in the league. Right to go. Thomas Frank, things need to improve. January. Give him to the end of the season. If things don't improve then definitely get rid. But we as a football club should not be playing in the North London derby, having to wait the 53 minutes before we have our first shot and goal. I know all this fucking shite putting hands over your mouth because you don't want people saying what you're saying. Fucking just say it and get over it. Be a man. Enough's enough. This is enough's enough, James. It's fucking pissing me off.
No, I understand your passion. I understand your anger. I understand where that anger comes from. And I suppose maybe I was just expecting something like this. Personally, this season, I was expecting ups and downs and that. Look, don't get me wrong. When we were top 4 and we were up there, I was getting a bit giddy in my own self, but maybe a couple of these results have just sort of brought me back down to earth a little bit. And we've just come off an international break, and notoriously we're bad after international breaks. We're always bad before them. We're always bad after them. So I was just sort of like, And I'm sort of I also very acutely aware of and very accepting of the fact that Arsenal have been playing very well this year, and I still don't think they'll win the title though, because for Arsenal and the shit, and they will falter, and they will bottle it because they are for no bigger bottle jobs than us.
I tell you where it's going to come. I tell you where this game's on us was drawing against Manchester United. I think if anyone's going to point to the season where, if we had won that game, I think that would have given us confidence to go on and probably do well in this match. I think conceding that late equaliser against Man United done us more damage than what we realised. And it's all about a manager's job is about picking these players up from that. Picking these players up, giving them the motivation, giving them the confidence to go out and represent who you're representing. This team is not even representing us, the fans. They're going out there playing for themselves. And I think Thomas Frank has a major job in his hands. Between now and Wednesday, if we played at this against PSG, James, we're going to get absolutely walloped. And that game on Wednesday really worries me, because then we've got Fulham at home the following Saturday. And for Saturday night kickoff, if we lose that at home, then that's 3 defeats in the week. The pressure's really going to be turning. The pressure will be on Thomas Frank after this.
I mean, you can say that, you can, and then let's revisit certain situations on revisit situations on certain things, Ben. Yeah, but look, if we lose to PSG on Wednesday, I'm not going to lose much sleep over it. I'll be upset, but I won't lose much sleep over it, because PSG are the best team in Europe according to the Champions League.
Well, I think Bayern Munich are better than them, to be fair.
Yeah, on paper, but by crowns, you've got by their crown of Champions League winners last season. That's why we played them in the Super Cup. They are the best team in Europe by that standpoint. I just look. I won't. I think the Fulham game. If we lose to Fulham, that then could be a very different kettle of fish, and I very much might be thinking about stepping off the Thomas Frank train. But yeah, so how many subs are Arsenal making?
This is the last one. We are deep into injury time. We've got 4 minutes left. We are going to get James as my man of the match. James, who's your man of the match, bud?
What, for Spurs, or the man of the match in the game?
The whole game.
So if there's only one player really, it's going to be Eze.
Eze. I agree. Look, for me, Eze as well. But if you're looking just for Tottenham, not who would you give it to?
If it was going to be a Tottenham player, I'd probably be really struggling to pick anyone out that stood out. But if I was going to go out on a limb, I'd probably say Paulinho. Probably been sort of the.
Yeah, I agree, but Paulinho for me, I would agree. I tell you one thing: there'd be a few ones in my player ratings, by the way.
Yeah, there's going to be some low numbers in mine. I don't think there'll be.
Yeah, go on, bud.
I don't think there'll be many players over 4 or 5.
No.
I could probably think of 2 players that I would give over 4, in fact, and that one of them is Richie. Yes, he's not done much, but at least he's tried to fight for the ball. And the other one is Paulinho.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm really struggling for players that have sort anybody really.
This team, James, has had no fight or desire or anything. And this is where I do feel, as a manager, one of your jobs is you're supposed to be a motivator. But when you go on the pitch, it should be down to the players. And this is where your captain should step up. This is where the leaders of the team should step up and come into play. And there's no leaders in this team. They're all scared.
Yeah.
There's been no fight. And you know how much I want my team to show, even if we lose, James, and we've played well and we've fought and the other team were the better team on the day, I can accept that. I can look, I'm not going to like we're going to lose, but I think, do you know what? We fought, we tried, and that is it, guys. That is the end of the North London Derby Part 1. Arsenal have beaten us, not by 1, not by 2, not by 3, but Arsenal have beaten us by 4 goals to 1. An Eze hat-trick. The man who snubbed us, who went from white to red, and Arteta nails another nail into Thomas Frank's coffin. James, a very, very, I don't know how to start this, but a very bad defeat at Arsenal in the North London Derby.
Yeah, disappointing.
Yeah.
There's no other word for it. There's no other word for it, Dermo. I could use a lot more expletives, but disappointing is the way I'm going to go. I'm extremely disappointed with the result. I'm extremely disappointed with the way we played. Let's just hope Wednesday's better.
Yeah. Look, look, guys, there will be a match reaction starting in 5 minutes. So we're going to end off that. And then we are going to go for the match reactions. Do join us for that, as Arsenal have beaten Tottenham Hotspur by 4 goals to 1 in the first North London derby of the season. Embarrassing is one word I would use. Philip Brady says fight. 4 rang up the right flag, more like agree. Tequila says, there you go, Dermo. Your 4-1 scoreline came in, kinda. That's true. That is so true. That is so true, Tequila. Thank you so much. Tequila, yeah, it's really bad. We're so optimistic start the season, but now it's like we haven't moved forward at all. Philip Ray says, Dave Mackay must be spinning in his grave. He would never accept. Yeah, exactly, Philip, exactly. And then Tequila, take care. Take care, everyone. Don't let it ruin the rest of your weekend. I've got the jungle to watch late, so I'm looking forward to watching that. Worst derby I have seen in ages. For F's sake, Spurs, more beer, please. Yeah. James, thank you very much, bud. Where can people find you before we've got to go off and get the reaction show up?
Yeah, people can find me usually on here, dicking around, causing mayhem. Also, follow me along on X at THFC James. And also, I know we keep talking about our gaming channel, Dermo. I know we keep putting things off because life gets in the way, but it is coming soon, guys. FM26, Big James versus Dermatron. And it is our race to the Premiership. We've chosen our teams. The teams have been picked. I've forgotten who we are, Dermo. I'll be honest with you. I think are you Gateshead? I know Gateshead.
I think so. Gatehead. I did do a stream yesterday about the F1 game, by the way. So I did do a live stream yesterday. So do get over and watch that if you can, about my views on F1. There will be an F1 content coming up there. I'm going to do 2 things, James. I'm going to do drive till your tires explode. So that's one of them. I'm going to do one. I'm going to start last against the lowest AI I can get, but I've got to use every tire, wet tires included, in a 5-lap race. Can I win? So that'd be
interesting to know. You've got so that basically you're doing 1 lap on every tire and then pitting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I may change it to a 15-lap race. I may do that, but they will be. I have to start at the back, change my tires. So watch that. It's going to be fun. I'm going to pre-record that and put that out. We do have FM26 coming up. We also got EFC stuff as well. But guys, Yeah, join us for the match reaction. I think it's on 6:30. Let me just check on YouTube. I am completely don't know. Come on, YouTube, work. Thank you, everyone. Again, James, I don't know if you want to give a massive shout out to everyone. Thank you to Matthew for the super chat as well. Yeah. But thank you. We've had a bumper year, haven't we? And we will be doing the thank you. We will be doing the thank you video before Christmas. But yeah, we're on in a couple of minutes, guys. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, just come on, you Spurs. Go on, you can spin this
in
out.
Big Thomas Frank, we trust Dermo.
Not on my Nelly. See you later. Far and wide, with the pride of the fight on this journey.